Welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Brianna, also known as BB. And it's been a lot on my heart that I truly believe God has been wanting me to do, which is share His word with you. I'm not ordained or nothing like that. I just really want to do what I feel like God is calling me to do, which is share His word in the most loving way. I'll be doing is in the book of Joshua, and it's the fall of Ai, and it's called Defeated. This first is called Defeated, because I know with COVID and everything, I've been a wreck, and I'm pretty sure a lot of other people have been a nervous wreck. I have to constantly remind myself over and over, it gives hope. It really do. And if you're feeling defeated, there are many stories throughout the Bible where God literally will help fight for you if we just listen and obey His word. In Joshua 8:3, verse 10 through 14. Okay. Joshua arose early in the morning and mustered the people and went up, he and the elders of Israel, before the people of Ai, and all the fighting men who were with him went up and drew near before the city and encamped on the north side of Ai, with a ravine between them and Ai. He took about 5,000 men and set them in ambush between Bethel and Ai, to the west of the city. So they stationed the forces, the main encampment that was north of the city, and its rear guard west of the city. But Joshua spent that night in the valley. And as soon as the king of Ai saw this, he and all his people, the men of the city, hurried and went out early to the appointed place toward the Arabah to meet Israel in battle. But he did not know that there was an ambush against him behind the city. No matter what battle you in, God will fight for you. You know, just like He had them, some stay behind and some go forward to make it seem as if those were all the men that were there to fight. It wasn't. There were men still behind that were waiting for them to leave the city. And that just goes to show how God protects us on all sides. God is always there. It's us who stray away. I've strayed away for years, and I'm just now coming back, honestly, to God. It was really hard. I just really wanted to live my life. I wanted to be in a relationship so bad, so I started pursuing relationships outside of God's will and stuff, and it got me where I am today. But I'm thankful for the discipline. It was really hard coming back because I just felt so ashamed. But even though I was facing a lot of things in the world on my own, God had never let me go. For I'm pretty sure everyone, a lot of people have heard this in the Bible, I will never leave nor forsake you. He had never left me. I left Him, and I did not do good in this world without Him. I didn't do good at all. I'm going to skip down to verse 18, and then it says, verse 15. Oh, I need my glasses. And Joshua and all Israel pretended to be beaten before them and fled in the direction of the wilderness. So they pretended to be beaten, like they pretended to go ahead of them already, but I still didn't know that there was an ambush waiting behind him. God had already mapped all of that out, and He just wanted them to obey. Because, I mean, throughout the book of Joshua and even in our own lives, it's just up and down of obedience, disobedience, obedience, disobedience, faith, no faith, faith, no faith. And so it's just, we just gotta trust God no matter how hard it is. So all the people who were in the city were called together to pursue them. And as they pursued Joshua, they were drawn away from the city. Not a man was left in Ai or Bethel who did not go out after Israel. All the men had left out to go after Israel. They left the city open. They left it open and pursued Israel. They left it open because they had no idea that there was an ambush behind them. They thought they were going to defeat Israel and go back to the city. But little did they know God had a plan for them. And that's how powerful God is. He orchestrates absolutely everything in the most perfect way. And so if you are feeling like defeated, I really and highly recommend start getting in the Word. It's really hard for me. Every day is hard. And I have to learn how to put God first every day when I wake up. Sometimes I may say something, a quick prayer, just to check it off, but that God is not a checklist. He loves us. He cares about us. No checking social media. No getting your kids ready first. None of that. So sometimes we have to sacrifice our time, which is really hard. I know it's hard because I have kids and I always worry about, I always think I need enough sleep or I'm tired or this or that. But anyway, if you're feeling defeated, just know that God is with you on all sides. Let him fight your battles. You know, just like he fought this battle of Ai for Joshua and Israel, he'll fight it for you. There's anything you're going through, go to God. He will fight your battle for you. And even though there may be relationships, friendships, family, the whole COVID thing, a lot of stuff may be scaring us. Going to God. Keep going to God. And I want to let you know, it's okay not to be okay. It's okay not to be okay. Don't let just the world and social media, whatever, try to convince us that something is wrong with us if we're not okay. And so if you're feeling defeated, just like God orchestrated how he wanted them to defeat Ai, he will orchestrate in our lives how he wants us to defeat our battles we face if we just trust him, which is very, very hard. And so I'm glad I was able to share this, and just it's been on my heart, and I really think God just been wanting me to put this out there as I get back into the Word and as I continue reading. And I also will have kid-friendly Bible stories. So I do have kids, and they do like reading the Bible. Excuse me. And they do like watching. I let them watch the Bible stories on YouTube, the animated versions, because watching it will help them see exactly what's going on. Because me just reading it, honestly, sometimes don't help with kids. And so I hope everybody doing okay. And I will be checking in regularly every day. And I really, really, really encourage everybody to stay in the faith. And all are welcome to my channel. This is a judge-free zone, a loving zone. And I just want to let you guys know God love you, and just keep pushing.